Okay, hello everyone. How are you? It's Kei. Okay, this is the 15th of February 2023 on Wednesday. So, how are you everyone? Good to see you. Yeah, great to see you again. And thank you for coming back to my live stream and YouTube today. So, all right, let me switch screen and start to look at other some markets today. Okay. Okay, just hold on. All right. Okay, all right. So, again, how are you? Everyone, good to see you. I see your comments. Thank you so much for joining today. Okay, so let me quickly say hi to everyone. Okay, so hello, Master of. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you. And Saidiman, good to see you too. And Carbon, good to see you. And One Group, thanks for joining. Christopher, thank you so much for joining also. And TikTok, good to see you too. Thank you so much for joining. All right. One Group says, got some nice pips this week. USDJPY. Okay. That's good. I got supported on monthly Kijun Sen at the start of the year. Okay, that's good. So yeah, looks like I think the JPY pairs are moving up. I haven't checked the charts yet. Last time I checked was like 2 hours ago. So, and there was some big news. There were two big news in the US and the Euro. So I'm back here and get ready to check charts again. All right. Hello, Chris. Thanks for joining for Germany. Good to see you. All right. Hello, James. Good to see you too. All right. He says, maybe a topic for another time. Have you ever looked into how the brain, amygdala, and frontal cortex work in trading? Not really, but I have some studies about that. So yeah, maybe topic for another time. I can talk about that. Sure. Okay. All right, Chia, good to see you. And Rain, good to see you too. All right, Mikales and Toan and Win and John, good to see you. Okay, and Robert, State, and Milind, hey, and Atul, and everyone, good to see you too. Okay, Bitcoin is very conflicted to trade at the moment, so is the US30 no direction long term? Yeah, I think Dow Jones is bullish in the long term, still bullish, but Bitcoin is ranging now. So yeah, I will check overall markets today and see what's happening. Okay, Tishkolo, good to see you, and Blair and David also, good to see you too. Thanks so much for joining. So yeah, let me switch to a trading view. Okay, and let's look into some markets together today. So let me adjust the trading view. Sorry, I think I closed it. Just hold on. Okay, so yeah, so let's see now. All right, so let me see. Okay, so starting from the Euro USD. So again, there was big news ahead. So there was some move in the market. And Euro USD, I'm still waiting for the break of the support in a 4-hour time frame. This is going down. So in my eyes, this is still bearish. Still waiting for the support level breakout. And let's see. I was watching some of the JPY pairs. Like Euro JPY, I was waiting for the buying edge today. and waiting for the 4-hour resistance breakout. But this last candle was doji, and now this is right now it's very small, so it's not really a good trend, I would say. This is still turning up. This is bullish, but the momentum is really small. And let's see. And USDJPY, I was also watching this one. The daily shows the price is going into Kumo, and 4 hours now bullish. Yeah, 4 hours now bullish. Right now Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat. However, the price itself is above the Tenkan Sen, so it's bullish. And Chikou span above the candles too. So I think the market goes to the next resistance, which is 134.78, and it may reach within today. So for me, it's bullish on the USDJPY in a 4 hour now. But the daily is now range. Whenever you see the daily or these high time frames within the Kumo, this is range. So in terms of the daily time frame, no trend, but 4 hour is not bullish. So we can take the 4 hour to follow uptrend in this kind of condition. And I was also watching Pound JPY. Pound JPY, I was seeing that the market was breaking the resistance also in the 4 hour, but then now it's retracing back. So no trades right now. Yeah, 4 hours now retracing, and I think the market goes down from now. This may become a head and shoulders, and may back to the 4 hour Kijun Sen. So in a very short term on Pound JPY, this is bearish. It's downtrend. Yeah, and then I was also watching a couple of other pairs, but let's see. Pound AUD range, let's see, daily chart. Pound Swiss franc, I'm also waiting for the break of the support still. So still waiting for the break of 1.1079. It's not happening yet, so still waiting for it patiently. And yeah, AUD CAD also waiting for the support level breakout. Yeah, and also I was watching the Swiss franc JPY also today, and I took the trade. I took the trade on the Swiss franc JPY before the news, and then I exited before the news also. So I was watching the 5-minute time frame. I was buying a pound Swiss franc. It was around here. I took a buy, and then the market started to go down, and so my scenario was that I place the break even as the market goes up this way. So this was at the news. This big bullish candlestick was due to news today, retail sales. But before that, I was expecting the market goes up and move the stop losses to break even and then leave chart. But then the market started to go down. So I exited my trade before the news. So if I kept the trade during the news, then this big wick down will hit the stop loss, and I was losing to the stop loss. But because I exited before the news, I didn't have that drawdown. So that was what was happening on the Swiss franc JPY trade today. And now it's bullish now. After the news, looks like the market is continuously bullish. So I think this Swiss franc JPY is bullish now continuously. And today we have no other big news. So yeah, I think this pair is now bullish. Again, coming back to the daily time frame. Daily shows the Kumo breakout. Kumo breakout, and the resistance the resistance level of 144.85 is about to be broken. So if this candlestick closes above the resistance, then I think this week and next week will be bullish this way. And there are no resistances until here, until 148.50. So we can expect some big pips up along the way up this way. So I think for now, I don't jump in. I wait for the close, the candlestick close today, and probably look for a buying opportunity from tomorrow. That's a Swiss franc JPY, so I mark this one for now. Yeah, so JPY has been really weak today, so that's why we see basically all the JPY pairs trending up. But it doesn't mean that we can trade all the JPY pairs. We have to select which one to trade by Ichimoku and Kumo Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, and Chikou span confirmations. So yeah, Swiss franc JPY, this is bullish, so I put up arrow like this. And CAD-JPY, I was also watching the CAD-JPY also to look for the buying opportunity. And daily is into Kumo, so that means this is now range. I think the lower time frames will be a bit spiky. And I was watching the 4-hour bullishness. The price is above the Tenkan-sen. And the market has been supported by the Tenkan-sen. So this is bullish. And it's about to break the 4-hour resistance and going up this way. And Kumo itself is bullish also. And Kijun-sen is now technically flat. The angle is flat, but I think uptrend is going to be continuous. So I will also watch a CAD-JPY to trade from now on too. And yeah, and AUD-CAD is about to break the support, so I'm still waiting for the chance to do it, chance to sell. So yeah, we have lots of potential breakouts and lots of potential new future trends, but they are not just happening. So yeah, pound Swiss franc also, the price is very close to the support in the 4-hour, so still waiting for the break to happen. Yeah, and pound JPY is also range. Sorry, pound AUD is range completely, so no trace for now. Yeah, let's see. Let me come back to some comments now. Okay, John says, in your analysis, USD-JPY appears as reversal happening. Reversal in a daily, yes. On the daily time frame, it's happening. Right. Basam, hello, thanks for joining. And Kenley, good to see you. Okay, again says, hello master, I found an 1 hourly Tenkan-sen cross Chikou span in hourly and Senko span or cloud Kumo, you mean? Kumo across, also cross A to B. I am not really sure about that, but if you have found that, then maybe you can take that as one of your strategies. But I always recommend everyone to use high time frame for Ichimoku, especially the daily works the best with Ichimoku. So from top down, from a daily analysis, daily time frame to 4-hour, 1 hour, and the lower time frames. That's what I recommend. Okay, Gustavo, thanks for joining. Good to see you. All right, and John says, you had mentioned the reversal happens in the lower time frames. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the reversal happens from the lower time frames. Hello, Rajesh, good to see you. All right, here says, hi Kei, I have a losing streak for 1.5 months. I think because I took every chance I saw. I still have capital since I follow money management. What should I do? Thanks in advance. So if you have losing streaks, then you have to be more selective on which one to trade. Or how about leaving chart? How about looking for the opportunities And when you see the opportunity, then don't take it next time and see how it goes. Yeah, so then you have to know the patterns. I mean, you have to know your winning patterns and the losing patterns. I think you're trading on the losing patterns, but you have to find your winning patterns. Okay. Alright, Marios, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Did you choose Swiss franc JPY ahead of Euro JPY and USD JPY because of the upcoming news? Well, the upcoming news was, yes, it was related to the US. It was this one, retail sales. And also ECB, President Lagarde's speech. I was also watching this news also. So I took the trade 1 hour before the news happens, before the retail sales. Swiss franc JPY. However, that news was in the US, but it could affect any markets, whether it's CAD or a Swiss franc or JPY. So I happen to have 3 confirmations. I mean, I happen to have trading opportunity on Swiss franc JPY, and that's why simply I took that. If I found a trading edge on the Euro JPY or the USD JPY, then I would take it too. But I happen to find the 3 confirmations on the Swiss franc JPY, and that's why I took it. If I found 3 confirmations on the USD JPY, then I may have taken that too. So yeah, this is, I think, a small tip of news is that the news, yes, it was in the US. So you may think that the only USD pairs will be affected. But it affects on sometimes any markets. Like you can actually tell by the strength chart. So if you look at the strength chart, so when the news happened, it was here. And USD was sold at the news, and Swiss franc was bought, Euro was sold, and JPY was sold, and CAD was bought, New Zealand was bought, and Pound was sold, and AUD was bought. So it was the news in the US, but like this, the news impacted all the markets, all the currencies, basically. So yeah, so we have to, I mean, the best advice for everyone is to stay away before the news. And I don't trade by the news actually. I don't trade by the news, but I simply check charts, and I simply take trades based on some technical confirmations. Okay, alright. Photo, thanks for joining. And Sajad, good to see you too. Thank you so much for joining. Alright, Homan, good to see you. Dejan says, hi, I trade with Bollinger Bands, but Ichimoku looks interesting. Not fully understand, but I'm watching your videos. Sure, yeah, thanks so much. So yeah, please keep learning Ichimoku. And yeah, you may be able to capture the best pair, best market by Ichimoku. Okay. Muwembe, thank you for joining. Daniel says, I got 38 pips today before exiting 8 p.m. Big news with your strategy. Thank you, Mr. K. Oh, you're welcome. Welcome, that's good. Yeah, so yeah, always before the news, you just fix the profit and leave. That's also okay. For me, I just simply set the break-even line, and yeah, I set the break-even line, and then yeah, go over the news. Okay. Blue says, have you ever met CIS or know his real name? Oh, I never met CIS, so yeah, I'm not sure. I read some books and I watched some videos about him and kind of interesting stories about him. I feel like I have something in common, or many things in common with him. Yeah. Alright, Hill, you're welcome. Okay, Megumi says, hi Kason, what do you think of NZD USD? Is it sell really? Let me check. NZD USD. So I don't trade NZD pairs because the spread is really high with my broker, but let me quickly check. So NZD USD, okay, the price is going into Kumo. So in a daily time frame, this is range. So if you are the swing trader, this is not a good chance. You have to wait for the Kumo breakout to sell. However, if you are more of an intraday trader, then you can follow the 4-hour downtrend. 4-hour broke the support level, and this is bearish. Yeah, so it's bearish. It broke the support. And Kumo down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are below Kumo, and the Chikou span below candles, so this is downtrend. Okay. Alright, Marios, you're welcome. Dejan says, Euro USD, did you talk about it already? Yes, Euro USD is about to break the support in the 4-hour, and yeah, I'm simply waiting for that to break. Yeah, in this case, it may not break because Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat. Yeah, whenever we see this flatness, there's a chance 50-50. The breakout and support, the chance is 50-50, so we never know. But when you see Kumo down and Kijun Sen points down, then the chance for the breakout becomes higher. So for now, I'm not sure if it breaks, but we simply have to monitor closely for the breakout. But I would look for an opportunity once it breaks bearish. That's for sure. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Sorry, I had a big day today, so yeah, I'm kind of running out of breath. But yeah, let me see until, for how long I can continue the live today. Yeah, let me continue to check some other comments. Okay, one group says, I found your comments on why you decided to start the channel and share your knowledge with the world. Very amazing and smart. Sometimes sharing the chart, it gets boring. I will start to share too. Sure, yeah, you can start to share your views, your knowledge, your analysis, because that way you learn the best. That's also the reason why I do this every day, almost every day on my YouTube, is that so that I know also, and I learn based on these comments, and also based on sometimes my own old videos. Yeah, sometimes I watch my old videos and looking back, and sometimes it's kind of embarrassing to watch my own videos, but sometimes it's also good. I can see the milestone of how I have been doing this so far. Okay, let's see. MT2 says, hi Kason, is it advisable to change the default setting of the Ichimoku? No, it's not. It's not, because Ichimoku is complete with the default setting, and if you change it, then you make it confused yourself. And at least for me, default setting works the best for me, and that's why I use. But I used to change the Ichimoku settings a lot. Kumo's displacement, I shifted Kumo back and forward, and Chikou span I deleted, and sometimes I deleted the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and replaced them to moving averages, but it was just confusing for me. And I simply started to use the default Ichimoku setting, and I found it works the best. especially if you want to go deeper like time cycles or price theory or other Ichimoku strategies, then you better use the default setting. Okay, Photo says XAU USD going to break the Kumo in a daily. Okay, let me check. Yeah, so gold is daily chart is going down, right? So I was waiting for the chance to sell, but I couldn't find today. This is going down on the daily, and the price is going into Kumo on the daily. So I think the market goes down to close to 1788.18. But in 4 hours, continuously down, right? The Kumo is down. The market has been resisted by the Kijun Sen once, twice, and 3 times before. So this is bearish. Yeah, definitely gold is now bearish. And I think silver, XAGUSD silver is also bearish. Yeah, silver is also bearish in the 4 hour. And in terms of the daily, daily just broke the Kumo. Okay, so XAGUSD is more bearish than gold. Yeah, so gold has been bearish now in temporary. This is just temporary. Overall, if I zoom out like this, the market went up all the way up March 2022 last year, and then has been bearish until last September, October, November, and then towards the year end, it has been bullish. So in this pattern, up and down and up, overall, this is still bullish until it breaks the Kumo. So this bearishness, this downtrend right now may be temporary. It may be supported by the Kumo and goes up. But if the market breaks Kumo, I think the market will continue to down again. So, and now we see downtrend in the 4 hour that we can follow. But you may not be able to swing trade in downtrend, because again, it may be supported by the Kumo and goes up. Okay, let me see. Okay, Cedrin says, hello, it's my first time here. Hope to enhance my trading skills here. Could you briefly explain your strategy and confluences you use? Oh yeah, so if you're new to my YouTube or to what I share, you can come to my webpage from the link below description and hover over on free download and click KTS. KTS stands for Kei's Trading Strategy, and in this webpage, I have shared the PDF that is for free to download, and also you can find the series of videos of my strategy, the concept of my strategy, and overview, and how to identify the trending market, and how to confirm the trending market, and entry strategy, exit strategy, and stop loss and break-even timing, and entry, trading profits, and exit strategies. So these are just the tip of the iceberg of my strategy. But if you watch these videos, then at least I think you have overall understanding of my strategy. So I use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo in higher time frames and take the lower time frame for my entries. So that's basically what I use for my strategy. And this is my original strategy. I never learned trading from someone. This is my own. And that's why I call it Kei's Trading Strategy, KTS. So okay, so let me check some more comments. Oh, Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin, let me see. Daily is now, yeah, Bitcoin still, I think it's bullish. It was supported 21,631.92 and today is bullish. So from here, it may go up. So I was saying that if it breaks previous resistances, then I think it goes down to 20,315.94, but it didn't break. But instead it was supported and goes up. So now it's bullish. So I will take out this down arrow. And now it's bullish. Alright. VK says Ichimoku is the mysterious system. Yes, it's mysterious and it's complex. But once you understand it, then you can simplify your analysis and the views about the markets. Still nowadays, I read the original books, but sometimes I feel still mysterious because I have to read every line well and try to understand exactly what he says about Ichimoku and the concept itself. Okay, Roberto, thank you for joining from Venice, Italy. Good to see you. NZD Swiss franc, it's breaking the support. Do you think the Kumo is too young? Okay, let me see. NZD Swiss franc, I don't think I ever checked that pair before. But let me see. NZD Swiss franc on a daily, yeah, this is right. It broke the Kumo, and this is, I think, very good in terms of, in terms of the neckline break of double top. And yeah, Kumo is a bit too young on the daily, so you may want to wait for the break first. This is breaking, but because Kumo too young, today the candlestick may close above the support. And from tomorrow, or from like from, I would say, yeah, tomorrow or next week, it may range, or it may retrace also. So you have to wait for a bit more candles to be bearish and sell. And target 0.5723. Yeah, so looks like I have analyzed this pair before. But yeah, this seems to be bearish. Based on the chart pattern, it's bearish. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Megumi-san, thanks so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. Daniel says, Mr. Kai, I feel FOMO to put break even to go over with big news when I got many pips at the time. Please, your suggestions. In that case, you can take profit. You can also take profit and come back after news. That's fine too. But for me, simply my strategy or my mindset is that I set the break even before the news, and if the price goes towards my direction, then that's like bonus. But if the market goes back against my direction, then the price will hit the break even and I don't lose. So this is either break even or a big win game I play. So I feel comfortable not taking profits before the news, because I value the risk and the reward ratio more than the win rate. And I think that's why I don't really mind. Okay, let me see. Basam says, Kei-san, I heard that Japanese traders use a technique called contrarian trading. Could you kindly advise what is it? Yeah, contrarian trading is that you take trades against the major direction. So when it's downtrend, for example, when it's downtrend like this, you take buy. You take buy. So that's a contrarian trade. And yes, many Japanese people like contrarian trade. Whenever the price is going down, they want to buy. They want to buy so that when the market goes up, they make profit. So they try to capture the bottom of the market, which never know when it happens. So when someone happens to capture here, then that's great. He bought it here and the market goes up and he takes the most profit. But yeah, the reality is not that simple. So, but it's been, I think it's been a pattern that Japanese traders like the contrarian trades more than trend follow strategy. And I have no idea what kind of strategies they use. I mean, I used to be a contrarian trader too, because that's how I got involved in Forex. I was not a trend follower in the beginning. I was a scalper, and I was kind of going against the major directions, and yeah, try to capture the most pips out of the markets. But it didn't work, so that's why I changed my mindset to be a trend follower. And I think Japanese traders, many Japanese traders, contrarians, because like BNF or even CIS have been successful in this contrarian trades, then maybe they, including myself in the beginning, was dreaming to capture big pips by contrarian trades. But at least for me, it didn't really work. So I became a trend follower. Hello Jonathan, you're welcome. Lin says, can you check ES? What is ES? I'm not really sure. Okay, Kasule, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Photo, you're welcome too. David, favorite sashimi. Favorite sashimi? It's yellowtail. I love yellowtail. Yes. Yeah, I don't really eat salmon. Well, sometimes do, but I don't really eat salmon. Yeah, I love tuna. I love tuna yellowtail and some other sashimis. But I have to look up the dictionary how to say my favorite sashimi in English. I have to look up the dictionary. Yeah. Roberto, what do you think about CAC France? Let me see. CAC France is index. Oh, this is bullish. Yeah, it's nicely bullish. So I think the market reaches 7382.99. Okay. So yeah, it's bullish. All right. Cedrine, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Milin says, okay, if the 4-hour ranging and 30-minute is trending, can it be traded intraday? Yes, you can. Oh, no, sorry. 4-hour ranging, then no. Yeah. If 4-hour ranging, then I recommend you to stay away. Because if you only follow 30-minute trend, then it may be too spiky. And you may get losses along the way. So I recommend you to take the 4-hour until I recommend you to wait until 4-hour trends. Okay. Okay, Men says, what are these green, yellow, and blue line, and what are they used for? Oh, these ones? These are the part of the Ichimoku lines. So yeah, if you're new to Ichimoku, then yellow line is called the Chikou span. I just put C, Chikou span. This is 26 candles lagging. It takes the close price. So this is a line chart, basically. And Tenkan-sen is the short-term market momentum. So especially in this case, the price has been supported by the Tenkan-sen beautifully. So this is bullish. As long as price above Tenkan-sen, this is bullish now. Right? And the green one is called Kijun-sen. Kijun-sen takes the mid price, market momentum. So Kijun-sen is pointing up. So in the midterm, this is bullish. The market is currently bullish. And this is called Kumo. Kumo is composed of Senko span A and the Senko span B. When it's bullish, Senko span B is below Senko span A above. So Senko span A is pointing up. Senko span B means the long-term market momentum, and Senko span A is supportive line to Senko span B. So again, Tenkan-sen shows the short-term, Kijun-sen shows the mid-term, and Senko span B shows the long-term market momentum. And because back when Ichimoku was created, there was no PC. Everything was handwritten, so no PC. So they only knew the candles. And candlestick means open and close, high and low. These 4 price information, they would only know. But every day they track these 4 numbers in the markets by handwriting. But they wanted to know what are the short-term traders doing, and the mid-term traders doing, and long-term traders doing. And to know that at a glance, Ichimoku was created. So now we see lines. We see lines, Kumo. We call it Kumo because it just looks like Kumo, and we call it Chikou span. But back in those days, there was no PC, there was no chart, so everything was in numbers, like open number, close number, high and low price levels numbers, and the 5 lines numbers. And it was in a spreadsheet, not the chart. It was a spreadsheet, and because it was like a spreadsheet, Ichimoku Kinko Hyo is called Hyo, because Hyo means spreadsheet in Japanese. Ichimoku, Ichi means Ichimoku means at a glance, and Kinko means equilibrium or balance, and Hyo means the spreadsheet because there was no charts back then. So yeah, at a glance, without switching the time frames, we know what's happening in the markets is the whole purpose of Ichimoku. So now we have PC, so just one single click, we can just go down to 1 hour or M5. So if the original creator of Goichi Hosoda, sees me changing time frames like this by PC, I will never know what he says. Maybe he says me to stop. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's how Ichimoku was originally created. Yeah, let's see. Cedrine says, I'm a user of Heikin Ashi candles. Any opinions on it? Yeah, Heikin Ashi, I used to use it before, but I don't use it anymore because, Heikin Ashi, you can't see highs and lows, and the wicks are in opposite directions. In Heikin Ashi, when it's moving up, usually wicks are pointing up, and when it's downtrend, the wicks are pointing down this way. But candlesticks wicks and also Heikin Ashi wicks are different. So that means you cannot use time cycles in Heikin Ashi. You cannot use price theory on Kyushu Ashi. Heikin Ashi. So yeah, I don't use Heikin Ashi in this reason. Heikin Ashi is good to capture the trend direction, but for the trend direction, we can already tell by Kumo and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen angles. So yeah, and Goichi Hosoda never used Heikin Ashi. He always explained Ichimoku by the candlesticks. So to respect the original teaching, I prefer candlesticks too. Okay. Good to see you again. Thanks so much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Yeah, Basam, you're welcome. Oh, I have interesting comment. Sebastian says, is Ichimoku good to use? Why Ichimoku so popular strategy in Japan? Yes, I think Ichimoku is good to use. Yeah, because it's very effective and time efficient to take trades. And Ichimoku, however, Ichimoku is not that popular in Japan. Ichimoku is not that popular because even as Japanese, Ichimoku is considered to be a bit sophisticated and difficult strategy to use. So nowadays, most traders in Japan are using moving averages or RSI or some other Western indicators. Yeah, I don't think many Japanese people or use Ichimoku nowadays. Okay, so alright, so looks like some markets are ranging, some markets trending like Swiss franc JPY broke the Kumo up, and pound JPY is about to break that resistance, and Euro USD is about to break the support in the 4 hour. So we do see some potential new trends in the market, so let's watch the markets together every day, and whenever we have the next move, big moves, then hopefully we get ready to take trades anytime. So yeah, thank you very much again for joining today's live stream. So yeah, I hope that you get something to learn through today's live stream. And so public live stream ends here, but there will be Ichimoku membership live in about 10 minutes from now. So those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon. And those who are enjoying public, I will see you in the next one. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.